Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Belinda. Beauties, today I'm going to be doing a do-it-yourself no-sew Roman shades for my windows. So if you want to see how I put these together, then please keep watching. But before that we get started, I'm just going to ask if you can please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also if you'll click that bell icon right there in the corner so that you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. I'll be using two cordless 1-inch vinyl mini blinds from Walmart. Because I wanted the shades to block out the sun, I purchased two of these blackout panels. You can use a piece of material if you choose to do this project. I preferred using these panels because they also have a thermal coating which will help with the heat coming through the windows. I purchased these at Walmart as well. Okay, so the very first thing that I did was extend my blind to the very end. And then I started removing some of the blind blades, I guess you call them. I left only 7 blades and I removed the rest. And here I'm just taking you up close so that you can see how very carefully I cut off all the blades. And I made sure not to cut the cord that actually gives the tension to the mini blinds. Okay, here I just want you to see that these cords right here actually just hold the mini blinds. And this one right here is the tension string. This is the one that brings the blinds up and down. You do not want to cut that one because if not, you'll ruin the whole blind. Since I don't need the cords that hold up the blinds, I'm just going to remove them. The way that I decided to space them out is I would count 7 blades and then I would cut them off and I would leave 1 blade. And then I just continued to do that. And that gave me about 6.5 to 7 inches of space between each blade. Okay, here I'm just showing you this is the top of the bar of the blind, and then these are the 2 that I've left, and I'm going to continue repeating the steps until I get to the very end and I'm left with 7 blades. And once I removed all the blind blades, this is what I stayed with. This is now the skeleton of the mini blinds, and I'm left also with the 2 tension cords. The line down the center is not a string, it's where the 2 tabletops meet. Okay, so now it's time to glue my fabric onto my blinds. The front side of the fabric is facing down, and the back side of the fabric is facing up as you see it right there. I cut down the panel to the size of my blind, so if you decide to do this project, depending on the size of blinds that you get, that is the size that you need to cut down your material. One thing that I really liked about these thermal panels is that they have that coating on the back, so every time that you cut, the material does not unravel, and so you don't have to hem it. You can if you want to, but I decided not to. Okay, so I'm going to start by hot gluing the material to the top bar of the blind. So I'm going to put some hot glue on the front side of the bar, and then I will be turning the back side of the fabric onto the front side of the bar. I'll be hot gluing sections at a time, and I will not put any hot glue where the tension string is at. It's important to remember not to put any hot glue where the tension string is at, because if not, you'll glue it down and the blind will not go up or down. So I'll be leaving on each side of the tension string about 1/2 inch of space. And here I'm just pointing out that's the top, that's the back side of the top bar, and then turning it over, this is the front side of the shade. Okay, next I'm gonna hot glue the blind blades. Now the blades have a curve to them, and that is what I'm gonna glue down. So I've turned them over where the curve is facing down onto the back side of the fabric, and that's how I'm gonna hot glue them. And once again, once I start hot gluing the blind blades, I'll be very careful not to put the hot glue too close to where the tension string is at. You can use some fabric adhesive if you're more comfortable with that. I am more comfortable with hot glue. Now let me tell you, I did do another one and I used the fabric adhesive, but I was not happy how it turned out. So I decided to try and use the hot glue, and I have to tell you that in my opinion, it worked better, but it's really your preference. Okay, so here I'm just showing you that I'm done hot gluing all my blades down onto my fabric, and this is how it turned out. This was not a very easy project, but once I did more than one, I got a little bit faster. And let me tell you that I did save quite a bit of money by doing these myself. Total cost to make one Roman shade for my size of window was approximately $18. And this is how the front side looks, and I'm just showing you what they look like before I hang them up. I decided just to go with a basic white color material, but these would also look really pretty with different colors or also a nice pattern. Since these blinds were cordless, they pull down really easily and go up really easily, and there's no strings, so I really like that about these. Well, beauties, that is it for this DIY. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and also share. I'd really appreciate it. You have yourself a blessed day, and remember, love, laugh, and create. Until next time, bye-bye, and God bless.